but I literally hate it so much, and I want to cry, and I want to hide in a hole.
You can't be saying that.
Yeah, I can. Because I hate it so much, and I want to cry again.
Okay. Let's stop recording for a minute.
It's so ugly.
Stop recording. It's not ugly.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Christina, it's not ugly. Your nose was never ugly to begin with, so how could he make it more ugly? What's ugly about it?
Look at it.
That is-
Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, as you can tell from the title, I did get a third nose job. I know you guys are probably like, what the fuck? Why did this girl get another nose job after what happened last time? But I'm just going to explain all of that to you guys from the very beginning. So if you want to see my new nose revealed and know why I got a third nose job, then keep watching. Okay, I'm basically just going to do a little recap. I'm going to start right from the very beginning. So I'm going to show you guys what my first original nose looked like, the nose I was born with before I ever even got a nose job. So that was my first ever nose with no nose job. I didn't hate it, but there was just little minor things that I wanted to change. I just wanted like my hanging columella gone, and like I forgot like something in the front. Like I just wanted really small changes. So I ended up getting my very first nose job in 2019. I wasn't supposed to get my nose broken. It was just supposed to be like a little quick nose job. I did not like how it came out. If you guys saw that video, I did do a video talking about it, but that video is not up on my channel anymore. It did get taken down, but basically I did not like how the nose came out. I wasn't able to breathe out of one side of my nose. I'll show you guys pictures. So that's how the nose came out. I really did not like it. So I went to a second doctor in Mexico, and this doctor I found because one of the girls at the strip club that I used to work at had gotten her nose done by him, and I really liked how her nose came out. But when I had the consultation with him, he told me that I was going to have to wait 1 year post-op before he could fix it. So I got my first nose in 2019. So I waited an entire year, and then in 2020, at the end of 2020 in December, I went back to get my second rhinoplasty, and I loved it. I will show you guys how it came out. So right away when I saw my second nose job, I already knew I loved it so much. It was way better than the first one. I could tell right away. I could breathe better. I could tell that it just looked better, and all around that I really liked it. But I knew that since it was a revision, I had to wait about a year or two for it to be fully healed, because they say every nose job, like if it's your third nose job, it takes 3 years, your first nose job 1 year. So I knew it was going to take a while to fully heal. So that's why I didn't really do a video updating you guys on it. I know a lot of people were asking me like, oh, I want to see your new nose. When are you going to do a video on your new nose? But I was trying to wait until I was 1 year post-op in order to show you guys the nose. So the doctor did warn me before I went into the surgery. He said this is a revision, so there can be more complications. It was my second nose job, and he was fixing a nose that was already messed up. So obviously there was more risk, more complication, and he told me it might not be perfect, but I'm going to be able to help you breathe better, and it's going to look better. But like he said, it already was done by someone prior to him, so he was fixing that, and there was more room for error because he was fixing something that had already been messed up, if that makes sense. So obviously I was willing to take that risk and change it because I hated it, so I trusted him. He did an amazing job fixing it, but over like the year, I noticed that things started to change about the nose. So once I got to about a year post-op, I noticed that I had like a dot on the right front of my nose that was sticking out. I'll show you guys pictures. So I started noticing that dot sticking out. So I texted the doctor about it. He told me that since I was already a year, that I could come back to Mexico and he could look at it and he could possibly put some filler in there so that he didn't have to do another surgery. So I was like, okay. I went back a year later. He put a little bit of filler and I loved it. It looked perfect. I'll show you guys. So that's how it looked after I got filler for the first time. I thought, everything's all good, no problems. But then after some months started to go by, the filler started dissolving and I could see the dot again. It wasn't as pronounced as the first time, but I could definitely still see it. So I went back a second time and I got filler done by him again. Now it started to go away again. So now I was reaching already like a year and a half to 2 years post-op from my second surgery, and I was noticing that the dot was still coming back. So basically, he had already filled my nose twice, and the dot just kept coming back. So I talked to him about it again, and we decided that it was safer just to do another surgery instead of continuing to get filler. Because if you keep putting filler in your nose, that's more dangerous because you can stop the blood flow and you can get necrosis, and literally your skin can fall off or die or turn black, or like the tip of your nose can fall off if you're not getting good blood circulation or whatever to the tip of your nose. I think I'm explaining that right, but we decided on getting the surgery. So basically what he told me he was going to have to do is he was going to have to cut open the back of my ear and take some like soft fascia tissue from behind my ear, and he was going to have to wrap it around the tip of my nose. So that's what we decided to do. So I made almost 2 years after my revision surgery from him, and I went back to Mexico. So that's why I got my third nose job. So what we did was we did cut the back of my ear. I'll show you guys a picture. And he took a little soft piece of tissue from behind my ear and he opened up the tip of my nose and he wrapped the soft tissue around the tip and then closed it back up to cover those little like dots and that little line that was showing. I have not seen my nose yet. I do not know what it looks like. I go back on May 19th to get my cast off and to get my stitches out of my ear and my nose. I'm really excited and nervous just because I know that this is my final nose job. If I don't like it and I hate it, that's it. I'm done. I'm not going to get another one. So that's why I'm super nervous to see what it looks like once the cast comes off. I do trust the doctor and I know that, I'm the one who wanted it. I'm the one who did this myself, so I have to just live with the consequences. I know that it was a very like fast, small surgery, but it is high risk just because it was my third rhinoplasty. And before I did get the nose job, he told me that it's already my third nose job. Do I want to risk going in for another surgery because it's already way better than the like messed up nose that I came in with, which it definitely was way better, but I felt like that dot was really just killing me. Some days it wouldn't show that much. You know how sometimes like when you wake up in the morning and your nose is swollen or your face is swollen, it wouldn't show, but then throughout the day like I would be able to start noticing it. And I'm not really good at makeup and covering things up, so I felt like it was something that I really wanted and I took the risk. So that's basically why I got the third nose job, where I'm at right now. Yeah, they took some of my ear. They put it in the tip of my nose to cover up that little dot. I'm hoping that it looks amazing once I see it, but I will definitely keep you guys posted. I'm going to show you guys me getting my cast taken off, me getting my stitches out. I'm going to show you guys the reveal of my nose when I first get it, how it looks like a couple days or weeks later, so you guys can see the full extent of my nose. But I will leave my doctor's info down below too. The doctor, I'll put like his Instagram somewhere here too, and his info, because he is such a good doctor, really good staff, very safe, everything is perfect. But I'll see you guys once I get this cast off. Okay, you guys, so I am about 4 weeks from my nose job. So this is how it looks. I really, really love it. The dot is completely gone. I love my side profile. I love that there's no dot anymore. I really like the nose now. It is still a little bit swollen because it's only been like 4 weeks. So it'll probably be completely healed after like 2 months. I just have to continue to ice it. It wasn't a huge surgery, so I'm not really bruised and I'm not that swollen. It's just a little bit swollen, obviously, where he put like the stuff from behind my ear, but he just said I have to ice it. But it's pretty much good. I feel like it basically looks how it looks when you put the filler in there, except now it's permanent. I just wanted to show you guys my nose because I know a lot of people have been asking and a lot of people were curious. I would 100% recommend the doctor that fixed my nose. He helped me be able to breathe again. He gave me my nose back. I was super, super insecure about this. If you guys like followed my whole nose journey, you know how like depressed I was and how hard it was because I thought that I was never gonna like my nose again. I got super, super lucky, and I feel like this just shows that if you do want to get a surgery done, you really have to think about it, because obviously like online and everything, it looks so easy. They just show like before and after and it looks amazing, but a lot of times people don't show like the ugly side of it when you don't like how a surgery comes out, and it can be depressing because it costs a lot of money and you think you're gonna look amazing afterwards, and then you don't like the results, and maybe you don't have the money to go get another surgery, or you have to find another doctor because the doctor you went to didn't do a good job, or whatever the case may be. My entire nose job, I thought it was going to be such a quick thing. I just wanted a little quick change, and it ended up being a whole 3-year process with 3 nose jobs and all the problems later. I finally got the nose that I wanted. I do not regret getting a nose job because, you know what they say, all is well that ends well. In the end, I ended up loving my nose, but I didn't anticipate all the things that I was gonna have to go through. I thought it was gonna be a super easy thing. So if this is something you're going through right now, I feel for you, whether it's your nose or any other surgery. It is really stressful, it's really depressing, and you know, it could really take a toll on you because it's something you thought you were gonna improve and it could have gotten worse or just not came out the way you wanted. And yeah, I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.